Okay, along with your die comes a visual instruction sheet, and I'm going to show you how to do this. So I've already gone ahead and put my red line tape on my 4 pieces. I want you to use red line tape because any other kind of tape, any of the runners, things, you know, like of this sort, are not strong enough for the weight of this card. So put some on the 2 tabs and on this tab right here, and this is the way you're going to lay it as it comes out of your die. With this is going to be folded up, and it's going to be when you lay it straight, not when it's twisted, but when you lay it straight. You're going to lay it this way, and you're going to put it on 3 of the pieces, and you're going to leave it off of the last piece because you're going to clip the tabs and you're also going to clip off, to trim off this tab as well on your last piece. Okay, so you don't want to do like I did and waste the one long piece of red line tape on the tab you're going to cut off, so remember that. Okay, so we're going to put it together real quick. Going to peel off the tape. Okay, it shouldn't be this hard, but sometimes I have those klutz days. I have some arthritis in my hands, and some days are better than others. Okay, so we're going to set these 2 as they were, and we're going to set this, and you want to get it on there right to begin with, and I didn't. I got it crooked. So make sure that you get it on there right on that crease line to begin with. Then you're going to pull these out, and you take off this little tab and this little tab, and then you're going to lay this right on top, and again get those exactly on those creases, and I managed to do that, yay. Okay, and then you're going to fold that back on its crease. So that's what you have. Okay, we're going to do the next one, but before I do all of that, I want to go ahead and tape, or I mean stamp what I'm going to stamp because it's easier. Okay, so let's see. I'm using the Donna Salazar Mixed Media ink in Jasmine. It's very, very juicy ink. Very juicy ink, and you want to be very careful that you give it time to dry, that you don't smear it like I did here. I smeared mine. So I'm going to use my hand first, and I'm using my little packaging type stamp blocks. So it's important to get enough ink on, but not more than but not over ink it. Okay, let me just make sure that sticks on there. Okay, and I'm going to stamp this right here. Okay, and then I'm going to use my Enjoy the Journey. Now these are just some random Tim Holtz stamps that I pulled out of my stash. Having some problems with my stamps wanting to stick to my block. Seems like I'm having several problems this morning. It's a typical Monday morning, isn't it? Okay. Got that stamp on there. And then I'm going to stamp my Destinations stamp. And this is one that I smeared badly. So I want to be careful not to do that. You want to make sure that you have your script going right side up. Okay, no smearing. Let me hit this with my dryer. Put that out of the way, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp my other two pages before putting it together. Okay, that's a little bit of smearing. And, well, I didn't leave out my stamps for the other page, so let me grab those real quickly. I just love this Flying Crows stamp. So I'm going to put it, let me find my block again. And I want to make sure that I have everything right side up. Okay, so I didn't. Okay, and let's hit that with the dryer. Now also have an arrow to go on there, so let me find that one real quick. And my arrows and my stash over here. Okay. This white ink stamps beautifully, but again, it's a very, very juicy pad, so you don't want to over ink. And you want to be careful about smearing. Okay, so I'm going to put the lid back on that real quick. So that's the Donna Salazar's Mixed Media white ink. Okay, so now let's go back to, let me hit this one more time. Now let's go back to assembling. Okay. Got it right that time. Okay, and then I'm going to pull off my little tabs here. Now, oh, before I do that, let me put that back on for a minute. Before I do that, also on the back, I had used my fleur-de-lis and Eiffel Tower die, and what I did was I put these on the back. I also I stamped some flourishes on part of the way of it, but then I put two at the ends. But I really like how this looks, and I think when I do this again, when I finish this one, I'm going to put all of the fleur-de-lis all across the back, because it just makes a lot cleaner look, and it's a really nice size and it fits in there perfectly. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish this assembling. Okay, gonna fold that, and then I'm going to place these. Make sure that this is folded and this is folded. Alright, now let's come back and get the other two pieces, which, oh, there they are. Okay. And now I'm going to do this, join these two together. Okay, take these tabs off. So the assembly of this accordion die can be a little bit confusing at first, but once you've done it once, then you've got it, or maybe twice.